Hello and welcome to this BB Education cutting tutorial. In this tutorial, we will look at how we create face frame layers on a texture of hair where the curl is tight. The mapping process is simple. We work on a radial section on both sides, helping to isolate the back of the hair to the front of the hair. We would then start from the front, taking small diagonal forward sections, working further back until we reach the radial section. To begin, we're going to take a very small section on each side. Our choice of length here is dramatically influenced by the texture of hair. This means that we must choose a much longer choice of length than you might think. To make this easier, we're going to separate this section into two so I can focus on one side at a time. As I pull the section, you can see that I'm going to work with high tension so the hair stretches. This does not mean that it won't stretch back. So when we are choosing our cut line, our choice of length has to reflect the texture of the hair. So we must leave it much longer than what you think. As we're cutting, I'm trying to create more of a curve with my line. So let's watch what I did again. So as I take the section, I am of course working with high tension. And as I start to cut, you'll notice that my scissors only cut a very small amount of hair at a time. And that my right hand that's holding the hair moves each time I cut the hair, helping me to create more of a curve with my line. This will help to compensate for the texture of hair, ensuring the hair doesn't jump back too short. We go through and double check what we've cut, but essentially you can see the shape that although we're trying to create a face frame, you have to go more elongated than you would if the hair did not have this curl. We take section 2 parallel to section 1, working further back into the hairline. Section 2 is pulled onto 1 as a guide, but not followed completely. As we begin to cut, you'll notice that my right hand again is moving. It's pulling across further, ensuring that the line is elongated. So we're not fully following the guideline, okay? Ensuring that we're getting a little bit longer each time. As we get to our next section, you'll notice we're at the corner of the hairline. This is where we would then, once this section is completed, we will start the other side, ensuring we have balance. So you see here in the diagram, we have section 1, 2 and 3. Each section pushes further across than the other. So they don't fully knit together like you would imagine, as you would if the hair wasn't curly. We have to perform our mechanics to achieve something more elongated, as shown here, which will really help to compensate for the curl. So as I take my section, I follow the guideline at the top. But then as I move across, I begin a slicing technique, which is not directly connecting to the previous section, but helping to push the elongation further across the face. This technique of each section almost pivoting across the face more helps to compensate for the texture of hair we are working with here, ensuring that the line does frame the face and doesn't just jump square back into the length. Hey everybody, thank you so much for watching. To view this tutorial in full, visit our website, which is www.benbrown.hair.